Today I want to talk about coping skills relating to anger. Well, first of all, we need to be aware of triggers because anger triggers are things that set us off. When we know our triggers and are also being cautious around them, that can reduce the likelihood of our anger and also our anger getting out of control potentially. So how can we use triggers to our advantage? Well, first of all, we need to create a list of our triggers, and best would be to actually look at them daily so that they're always fresh on your mind. When you have them in your mind, you're more likely to notice them before they become a problem. So oftentimes the best way to deal with triggers is to avoid them. This might mean making changes to lifestyle, relationships, or a daily routine. But it's not always possible to avoid triggers, so it's best to have a plan when we must face them. For example, we avoid touchy conversations when we're tired, hungry, or upset, for example. A really good strategy to cope with anger is deep breathing. Deep breathing is such a simple technique that is really so excellent for managing emotions. Not only is deep breathing effective, it's also discreet and easy to use everywhere, at any time, any place. So I'll give you an example of it, which you can try out. So sit comfortably and place one hand on your abdomen. Breathe in through your nose deeply enough that the hand on your abdomen rises. Hold the air in your lungs and then exhale slowly through your mouth with your lips puckered as if you're blowing through a straw. The secret is to go slow. So the time of the inhalation is 4 seconds, then pause 4 seconds, just count that in your mind, and the exhalation is maybe about 6 seconds. Practice this for 3 to 5 minutes. Again, 4 seconds inhale, hold for 4 seconds, and slowly exhale through your mouth. Another strategy which is really good is the anger log. Following an episode of anger, take a few moments to record that experience. This practice will help you identify the patterns. This is what I always say, look for the pattern, the warning signs and the triggers, while also helping you to organize your thoughts and work through your problems. So there's a few questions you can ask yourself. What was happening before the anger episode? Describe how you were feeling and think about what was on your mind. Were you hungry, tired, or stressed? What was going on? Then describe the facts of what happened. What was the event that triggered your anger? Maybe there were more than one events that triggered your anger and it was sort of building up. How did you react then? And maybe your reaction changed as the event continued to unfold. So these are all things that are really good to analyze. Then you could also look at your thoughts and feelings while you were angry during that episode or that event. Looking back, do you see anything differently than when you were in the heat of the moment? So these are really, really good questions to ask yourself and reflect on